All right, this is 1.3 algebraic expressions. We are multiplying, adding, and subtracting them. So first, we're going to start by adding and subtracting polynomials. All right. When adding and subtracting, we must have the same variables and the exponents. Okay. So for example, if we have this, we have the same variable x, we have the same exponent to the third. So now we can collect the like terms. So 3 plus 2 is 5, right? X to the third. It does not affect the exponent or the variable. You just collect the like terms, right? Here we cannot subtract them. 3x to the fourth minus 2x to the third, because we do not have the same variables or the same exponents. We have the same variable x, but we do not have the same exponents. Okay, so we cannot subtract them. So what about this, right? Here we have 3x to the fourth, so x minus 2x to the fourth y squared, 3x to the fourth y squared. So since we have the same variable and the same exponent, x to the fourth, y squared, now we can collect the like terms. So 3 minus 2 is just 1. Now remember, when it's just 1, x to the fourth y squared, you can just get rid of the 1. It's an invisible 1 right there if you just leave it like that. Okay? So a little more complicated example would be this. X to the third minus 6x squared plus 2x plus 4 plus x to the third plus 5x squared minus 7x. All we're going to do is we're just going to collect the like terms. I see an x cubed, and it's plus, so it's x cubed plus x to the third, x cubed plus x to the third, negative 6x squared plus 5x squared, 2x plus negative 7x, or just minus 7x, and then plus 4, right? Plus 4 is just plus 4. We're good with that. And now we're just going to do what we did above. Since we know that we have all the same exponents and the variables, we're good to collect them. So x cubed plus x cubed is 2x cubed. Negative 6 plus 5 is negative 1. Notice that I did not put a 1 there. Yeah, it's just x squared, negative x squared. 2 minus 7 is negative 5, x plus 4. Okay, that is adding. Now we're going to subtract it. Okay, the same thing, so I'm not going to read the question. But because it's subtraction, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to distribute this guy. So this, I just rewrote this above right here. Okay, that's the same thing. And then I'm going to distribute this, so it's negative x cubed, negative 5x squared, and a negative or positive 7x, because the two negatives make a positive. And then I'm going to do the like terms again, right? So x cubed minus x cubed, negative 6x squared minus 5x squared, positive 2x plus 7x, and then plus 4. Okay? And then I'm going to collect the like terms. Negative x cubed minus, or x cubed minus x cubed, that's just 0, so it doesn't even show here. Negative 6 minus 5 is negative 11, x squared. 2 plus 7, that's 9x, and then plus 4. Okay? And then the next part we are going to multiplying polynomials. Okay? When we multiply binomials, meaning there's two terms, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. When we multiply two binomials, what we're going to use is we're going to use FOIL. Okay? Foiling is easy if you just remember FOIL. F is first, so I'm going to multiply the first two terms, okay, which is 6x squared. 2x plus 3 or times 3x is 2 times 3 is 6. X times x is x squared. O in FOIL is outside, so the outer terms here is negative 2x times negative 5, which is negative 10x. Inside, the I in FOIL is 1 times 3x. 1 times 3x, which is 3x. And then the last part of it, 1 times negative 5 is negative 5. Okay? So here we have 6x squared minus 10x plus 3x minus 5. Here I gather the like terms. I see both have x's, so I can collect them, which is negative 7x, and your answer is there. All right? Pretty simple. We'll do more examples in class, so don't worry about it if you are confused, okay? Multiplying polynomial y's. When we are multiplying non-binomials together, just like this, we have a binomial and we have 3 terms, so it's called trinomial, okay? Just like a tricycle. We're gonna use a distributive property. So we're gonna essentially distribute the 2x out and the positive 3 out and see where we go with that. So when we multiply the 2x out, we have 2x times x squared, which is 2x cubed, 2x times negative 5x, which is negative 10x squared, and then 2x times 4, which is positive 8x, okay? And then when we multiply the 3 out, we have 3 times x squared, which is 3x squared, 3 times negative 5x, which is negative 15x, 3 times 4, which is 12. And then from here, guys, all we're gonna do is we're gonna gather the like terms, okay? I don't see an x cubed anywhere, so it's just 2x cubed, okay? 2x cubed. I see a negative 10x squared, a positive 3x squared. So negative 10 plus 3, that's negative 7x squared. And then I have a negative 15x and a positive 8x, which makes negative 7x. And then I just see a 12, which is just a 12. Okay? So that's the way we multiply non-binomial polynomials together. All right? And then here, I know I just show it to you guys. I just showed it out. But this is the special products, okay? When we multiply a plus b times a minus b, a and b is the same terms, right? A is something, b is exactly the same, not exactly the same thing as a, but we have 2 terms, ab, okay, ab and ab, and we multiply them, and the only difference is the plus and the minus. All we're doing is we're gonna go a squared minus b squared. And then if we have a plus b quantity squared, we'll break that down to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. A minus b quantity squared is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared, okay? And then this is the trinomials, or the cubed, okay? If we cube a plus b and a minus b. All right, so just go ahead and write this down. And then when we factor it, these are the special forms. We're also gonna factor, okay? So we can write them down as well, and I will finish this out in class using examples. All right.